People have hardships in their lives. You cope with heartaches, unstable finances, health problems, and a host of other similar problems. Losing a kid, however, is the worst type of loss. It is the hardest thing that parents have to endure due to their unfortunate circumstances. It's been stated that difficult circumstances may either make or break a person. Either you two get more emotionally invested in one another or you two separate. After losing their kid in an accident, what did Dean and Monica's future hold for them? While Monica's sister has something planned that will alter the couple's life forever, the pair must contend with a struggle that will last a lifetime. Monica and Dean Birkenhoff called Willis, Texas home. Although they had not yet tied the knot, they already had a small family consisting of 2 sons and 1 girl. The family was the most loving family in the world, but all of their joy was stolen by an accident. Dean and Monica suffered what was perhaps the worst loss of their life on June 26, 2012. Colton James Birkenhoff, Dean's firstborn son, was snatched from them forever after dying in a strange accident. The pair was crushed by the catastrophe in unimaginable ways. They had never felt such extreme anguish, and it was becoming more difficult for them to recover from the trauma they had suffered. Dean and Monica helped each other get through this difficult period and get over this awful event. The procedures strengthened the couple's bond. Before the 2012 disaster, they had been dating for 3 years. Dean and Monica's lives appeared to have come to an end after 2012. They needed a long time to get over what had transpired. No parent could ever be prepared for such a significant loss, and it was an unexpected loss. However, they made the decision to go forward for their kids. 7 years after the disaster, Dean and Monica came to their own personal conclusion. After 10 years of dating, they made the decision to tie the knot this year to commemorate their 10th anniversary. Everybody's idea of the ideal fairy tale wedding is different. For Dean and Monica, the ideal wedding lacked flashy decorations, elegant attire, and expensive cuisine. Instead, it focused on spending quality time with their loved ones on their special day. The couple chose to get married officially in the county courthouse instead of choosing a lavish location for their special day. However, there were going to be certain incidents that would change people's lives, so the day would not proceed as Monica and Dean had planned. After being together for so long, Monica and Dean's invited family were all very excited that the two were finally getting married. They had all ready themselves to take part in this momentous day and not let it pass. After all these years, the day has finally arrived for Dean and Monica to get married. As the bride and groom entered the chamber, every guest was seated and waiting for them. The incredible surprise that was about to happen was unknown to everybody. Although everyone appeared to be enjoying the event, each family member was secretly a little depressed. Although every seat in the courtroom was occupied, there was a general sense of emptiness among the attendees, as though something was lacking. Dean and Monica made the decision to pause and pay tribute to their late son, Colton. If Colton had been with his family, he would have turned 18 this year, but fate had other ideas. He was missed by everybody on this memorable day. On the wedding day, Colton's aunt, Amanda McDonald, recalled him as full of life. He was always laughing. He was the cutest child ever, the author writes. He was a huge fan of both the Houston Texans and football. The wedding ceremony proceeded after recalling the happy memories of Colton. The county judge proceeded with the customs because the concert had to go on. The judge started out by asking the customary question, which was to find out if anyone in the assembly objected to the marriage. Normally, asking this question is only a formality, but on this occasion it was unique and unexpected by all. Amanda, Monica's sister, put up a hand. Why would Amanda, of all the people, be against the wedding? She was the one who knew Monica the best. What possible objection could she have? Because someone wanted to appear in front of the guests, Amanda indicated that the wedding needs to be postponed for the time being. She informed everyone that the wedding would not be possible without that individual. All eyes turned to see Amanda suddenly glance toward the entry door. Without a clue as to who may be entering via the other side, everyone was fixated on the door. The door opened abruptly. A man entered the courtroom while it was silent. Everyone in the courtroom did not know this young gentleman by name. He was a stranger to them all. However, he continued to go forward and made a direct reach for the soon-to-be wedded pair. Everyone was perplexed as to the identity of this stranger, to whom Amanda had yelled to put an end to the marriage. The man, clad in a black waistcoat with a tie and a green shirt, was presented by Amanda. Stufflebean, that's the man. This morning, he had traveled from Arkansas to Houston, specifically for the wedding. Monica recognized Travis as soon as he approached the pair, and she started crying. Every attendee recognized that the man was not a stranger once Amanda explained in detail why she had decided to interrupt the ceremony in that manner. In fact, he was family, and not just to Monica. Tears flooded all of their eyes. Like family, Monica understood exactly who he was and why he mattered so much. She broke down because she was unable to control her feelings. Without thinking, she rushed to embrace Travis, knowing that she was giving him a hug from the bottom of her heart. After learning that Colton had passed away, Monica and Dean made the decision to donate his organs in order to save the lives of those who were in need. 7 years ago, Travis was the one who had won Colton's heart. Since Colton could never have attended his parents' wedding, Amanda had to settle for the second best thing she could have given her sister, Travis's heart, which was pounding for Colton. Travis had not arrived empty-handed, however. He had in fact brought a really touching present that would bring tears to everyone's eyes. It was the type of present that Dean and Monica would never have imagined getting at their nuptials. With his hand in his pocket, Travis produced a stethoscope. He desired for Monica and Dean to hear their son's heartbeat. One by one, he put the earpieces on the pair. The greatest present Monica and Dean could have received was to hear the heartbeat of their late son on the day of their wedding. Everyone present in the courtroom was visibly distraught, not just the couple. Travis truly was a kind and compassionate person to have given the couple so much care. He was certain that he wanted to attend the wedding. Stufflebean said, "You're bringing the heart back home. This seems to me to be only a passing heart. I'm only using it on loan. I think it fits here, with this amazing and fantastic family." Only 3 months before to Colton's passing, Travis, who had a weak heart since he was 3 years old, was placed on the transplant waiting list. He'd been fortunate enough to receive a heart. Everything began in 1991. Stufflebean stated, "I had open-heart surgery throughout my life because I had a bad heart from birth." Amanda wanted Travis to truly be present for the wedding, so she worked very hard to make sure he was there. According to MacDonald, one thing led to another, and now here we are. He answered yes, much to our surprise, horror, and amazement. He made us all fall in love. He's a member of our family, not simply a person who got a heart. Even with all of Monica and Dean's preparation, Travis's presence would not have allowed their wedding to turn out as spectacular as it did. They had no idea that their son might be with them in this manner. "It wasn't easy," Monica said. "Making that choice was really difficult because, well, that person is a member of your family and someone you love." "Colton is a hero," she said. "I don't know of any greater hero than him. His organ donation resulted in the saving of several lives. Although the couple was unable to preserve Colton's life, they made the decision to save as many lives as they could. Travis was one of the fortunate people that was spared because of Dean and Monica's son. Since they were little, Amanda and Monica had been really close. They were the greatest of friends. Amanda was therefore aware of Monica's particular needs and how to meet those needs on her wedding day. Many individuals whose lives have been saved because of Colton are remembered because to Dean and Monica's choice to donate his organs. Many lives around the nation remember him, and they always will. Because Colton gave his heart to Travis, he will live forever. He is not of the world, yet he is of it as well. "Colton isn't physically present here, but he is here," stated Judge Wayne Mack, who wed Dean and Monica. After dating for almost 10 years, Monica and Dean eventually tied the knot. They have supported one another through all the highs and lows and will do so in the future. They have witnessed each other's worst and greatest traits. In fact, Monica's wedding was everything she could have imagined. She believed that the ideal marriage would be one in which all of her loved ones lived together, and on her wedding day, Colton was there to support her. Dean and Monica have been attempting to move on with their lives and their 2 kids while holding Colton close to their hearts ever since. Though life marches on and never stops for anyone, they will always remember their kid and his constant smile. So folks, here's a little story that will definitely get you thinking. I hope that was enjoyable for you. That's all I have to say for today. Please give this a rating, forward it to your friends, and we'll talk to you later.